It's major pain, baby. Know I'm talking about. Alright, let me get serious. It's Cooper. I come through and show them how to do it. This shit live. Boy, you the truth.
What is up, everybody? My name is Major Pain, and you are watching my Let's Plat series where I talk about things nerdy, geeky, and I don't know, things I just enjoy talking about. So today I want to talk about EVO. Now, EVO is one of those things that I've enjoyed watching over the past 5 years. Sorry, for anybody who doesn't know what EVO is a tournament that is, I believe, held in Las Vegas, and it's a tournament that gets it's really exciting because if you think the rap game has ended with the West Coast versus the East Coast, you're completely wrong, because it is found inside the fighting genre of games. So EVO is where everybody from around the world meets at Las Vegas, and they challenge, or they compete for the best player in certain fighting games. And so EVO is a yearly thing. I've watched it for 5 years. I enjoy watching it. It definitely holds up over the past couple of years, and it's just something that's really exciting because of how many different players there are. Every year it's expanding, and it's really awesome to see the fighting game scene expand like that, because it's, well, first off, it was dying. It was at a point to where it was just like it was kind of slowing down, and there was less and less people showing up. And then all of a sudden it just starts booming again, which is when I started watching it. And so I've like I said, I watched it for 5 years. This year they're putting it on. They have tons of different games that they're playing, and you might enjoy something watching it. Last year they started Super Smash Bros. Melee, and they're continuing Super Smash Bros. Melee. I remember last year there was this huge controversy where Nintendo wouldn't allow EVO to stream the tournament, but there was a huge setback, or huge gamer attack on Nintendo, and just bashing them for it. And I wouldn't say bashing, but they were complaining about it, and there was a lot of heat that Nintendo caught for that. And so Nintendo is like, all right, back off. We'll let it go. So now they started showing Melee. Melee is something everybody has enjoyed playing at least once in their life, and they probably will enjoy watching professionals play it, because it's just a whole nother level. But there's other games out there like Tekken Tag, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Injustice, Killer Instinct is being shown. So there is definitely a lot of things that could catch other people's eye. It also is what kind of got me more interested in fighting games. 5 years ago, before I watched EVO, I had a couple of friends that I met on Twitter that got me into fighting games. They pretty much talked me into getting Street Fighter 4, and then Super Street Fighter 4. And so then I started playing with them. I was terrible, because all I could remember was back in the day being in the arcades, just banging on buttons, button mashing, trying to get things to come up, and you're playing against somebody else, so you don't really have time to learn. So I remember being a complete noob at it, and once I started playing with my friends, that started to show up again. But actually being able to own the game at home was very helpful. It allowed me to go into training sessions and being able to play whenever I wanted, rather than having to travel to the arcade and compete against somebody who was like way above my level. But my friends, they helped me learn a bit more about it. I gained a little bit more respect for fighting games. It became more of a chess game than anything. And after my Street Fighter days, I went to Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which I enjoyed a little bit more at first because it was a lot easier. It was a lot user-friendly. It was you didn't have to worry about recovery frames and such like that. You could just, it pretty much brought me back to the button mashing is basically what you could do. It allowed you to button mash, but it also required some knowledge of what you were doing. But the sad thing was is that every player, every character in that game had the same combo. It was light, medium, hard, and then you know, um, light punch, medium punch, hard punch. Your special move, which was usually just a pop up or a knock up, and then you would jump up with them, and then you would like hit H and then hit S and it would knock them down. It's like the same combo, and it was pretty much you used that with every character. There was a few characters that had a more difficult time with that, but it was pretty much the same thing. So it became very boring really fast. It's still very fun to watch as it's very flashy, and the combos that people just come up with are ridiculous. Very long strings of combos. Most of them do consist of the combo that I just said there, the light punch, medium punch, hard punch, special, jumping up and then doing some more stuff and then knocking them down. And then a lot of combos will continue that with a knock up. And the knock up is when they're lying on the ground and you do a move and it produces a knock up. There's only a handful of moves that do this, but basically what it does is you're not invincible when you're on the ground. If you get hit by a knock up, it'll pop you up off the ground into the air and allow the player to come with another combo. So these combos that people can come up with in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 are just ridiculous. So watching the pros being able to do that and to land it pretty much 95% of the time just makes the game so much fun to watch for that. I enjoy watching the Ultra Street Fighter. I also enjoy watching the Ultimate or Ultra Street Fighter 4 or any of the Street Fighter 4 streams I've watched, because like I said before, it's a chess game. It's very methodical and you have to think a lot, and it's basically mind game. It's mind games and having to be able to guess what your opponent's going to do. So I really enjoy watching those. Super Smash Bros. Melees I enjoy watching. I remember that was my shit back in the GameCube days. That's pretty much all I played on GameCube. That was my thing. I loved playing that. So I really enjoy watching what professionals have done, and how far beyond they've gone than what I was able to do in Smash Bros. So there's 3 streams that EVO has going on, all on Twitch.tv, and they have the continuing link of SRKEVO1. So you do twitch.tv/SRKEVO1. They also have SRKEVO2, and they also have Capcom Fighters. Capcom Fighters is only today. It'll show from 8 to I think 4 or 5 p.m. Or 4 or 6 p.m. Sorry, I can't read. Anyways, 4 to 6 p.m. and that's going to be the Street Fighter Ultimate or Ultra Street Fighter. I don't know why I keep saying Ultimate. Ultra Street Fighter 4. And after today, that stream is gone. So on Saturday and Sunday there are no Capcom Fighter stream. They will have the Ultra Street Fighter 4 stream as well. It'll just be on a different stream. I believe, yeah. So on Saturday is the last day for SRK EVO2, and that's because on Sunday all the finals are on SRK EVO1, and all the finals will consist of Blaze Blue, Killer Instinct, Super Smash Bros, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Ultra Street Fighter 4. I definitely recommend watching EVO. I mean, if you're interested in fighting games, or interested in looking at getting into a competitive fighting scene, I definitely recommend watching what they're doing with the stream and what it's like. And also, if you just enjoy playing the games, with your friends and stuff, it's really cool to see how much farther you could go in level when watching these people. Sometimes it's depressing. I know I was pretty depressed. I was like, man, these guys are so good, and I'm just like, I'm a special ed kid trying to figure out how to play fighting games. So this is definitely something I've enjoyed watching over the past couple of years. I kind of got into it through Wednesday Night Fights, which is a West Coast thing. Pretty much I believe it was held in California, somewhere in California, Northern California maybe, like San Diego or something. That's wait, I think San Diego's northern. Sorry, I'm bad at geography, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be wrong. But it, and there's people like James Chen and Clockwork and Justin Wong, which is a big name. He's mainly known for his Dago. I can't remember how to pronounce it. I think it's Dago. Dago match in a long time ago. In Street Fighter Third Strike, where Dago just parried everything in his finisher and ended up getting owned. So I'll make sure to post that into the comments as well for you guys, so you know what. So you guys can refer to that and be like, oh my god, that's so cool, and then like actually watch Dago and Justin Wong in the tournament. I'm pretty sure they'll both end up facing each other. It seems like I think out of the 4 out of the past 5 years they faced each other in the finals, or not in the finals, but you know, quarterfinals, semifinals, you know, something like that. They faced each other at some point on a stream 4 out of the last 5 years. Both are really great players. Just for some reason, Justin Wong struggles against Daigo, which is kind of funny because he's a great player. Anyways, definitely recommend watching EVO, guys. It's really awesome, really fun. I'm gonna watch the Street Fighter pools as soon as I'm done with my videos. I am missing it, sadly, but it's alright. It's just the pools. It's nothing exciting. Well, it is exciting. Don't listen to me. I'm being retarded. I'm being dumb. So I want to talk a little bit about the video you're watching. I have struggled to find my last piece of outfit, and so you'll see me doing a lot of backtracking. I tried to edit most of it out, but some of it's just hard to edit out, and you can't really get past it without making it not look right. So I apologize. I can't remember how to get to this one location which has the outfit, so you'll see a lot of backtracking. I apologize. I don't mean to bore you guys. There just wasn't really a way to get rid of it, but I do eventually find it, I believe, in this one or the next video, and we'll end up getting to the end of the game really soon. As you can see, I've collected all my health pieces, I've collected all my energy pieces. I'm pretty sure I have all my kanais and all my whatever they call that dash thing. But yeah, so I'm pretty close to the end here. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, I'm not sure if I told you guys about this fighting guide. So this guy from the fighting community, pretty popular in the fighting community, his name is Patrick Miller, released a free guide, fighting game guide. I'm going to post that in my comments as well. You guys can catch that, read that. It's really awesome. So far I've gotten halfway through it. It's pretty short, but very informative. Definitely recommend it for everybody. He says that veterans will learn stuff from it. I don't consider myself a veteran, but I also don't consider myself a noob. And there's a lot of stuff that I found in there that was really helpful. You can find that in my comment section. My comment section. Make sure to post on the video. Let me know what fighting games you like, or what characters you play, or if you're gonna watch EVO, what streams are you gonna watch. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends. You can follow me on Twitter, MajorPain2587, and send me a PSN friend request. I'll also accept challenges, fighting game challenges on there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later.